United States banks have started using Ripple XRP for cross-border payments. This is breaking news. Financial institutions in the United States are preparing to use XRP for cross-border payments, which will cause a dramatic change in the industry. After successfully navigating legal challenges since 2020, Ripple finally had XRP classified as a non-security in 2023. Not only did the court's decision clarify XRP's legal status, but it also set a precedent for its future use and differentiated XRP from other digital tokens. U.S. institutions will start using Ripple's XRP for cross-border payments. This is a major turning point for Ripple, which has been involved in a long-running legal dispute with the Securities and Exchange Commission. In 2020, the Securities and Exchange Commission filed a complaint against the firm, accusing the company and its management of conducting an unregistered digital asset securities offering that raised over $1.3 billion. CEO Brad Garlinghouse has hinted at this major transition, which heralds a new era for X, the journey that Ripple has undertaken through the legal hurdles XRP. XRP's plans for international growth and XRP's wider acceptance were severely hindered by this legal possibility. But in a historic decision that came out in 2023, Judge Annalisa Torres ruled that XRP was not a security. Its categorization provided it with a degree of legal certainty lacking in other digital tokens. Because of this decision, XRP reached a turning point, which might have set the stage for its future endeavors. Industry heavyweight Ben Armstrong has highlighted this victory over the SEC as an important step toward the XRP goal. In light of Judge Torres' decision, Ripple's long-term strategy and compliance with regulatory standards are now considered validated. After seeing problems with Rippling and on-demand liquidity, Ripple created a fix. These improvements fixed a major issue with earlier versions of the Ripple software that allowed banks to conduct transactions without storing XRP. Several financial institutions have begun using Ripple software for cross-border payment processing. One thing that prevented XRP from becoming widely used was the fact that it wasn't necessary to hold any of it. Ripple has brought the value of XRP in line with its acceptance by creating a system that demands its possession through the adoption of RippleNet. The value proposition for XRP is seen as significantly enhanced by this modification. According to Armstrong, these changes are crucial to Ripple's goal and could lead to more people using XRP since they make it more relevant and useful for international banking transactions. Given the positive feedback from XRP Chief Executive Officer Brad Garlinghouse, this is particularly true. People will be looking forward to seeing how far XRP gets in the financial sector. Many in the blockchain community are waiting with bated breath for Garlinghouse to make his next announcement, particularly those who support XRP. It is expected that this revelation will provide more evidence of the increased acceptance of XRP by US banks. Not only would this new breakthrough mark a major advancement in the integration of blockchain technology into traditional banking institutions, but it would also represent a triumph for XRP in its long battle against legal and regulatory hurdles. The most critical component in leading the company toward this prospective milestone has been Garlinghouse's strategic approach, despite the challenges posed by XRP. Anticipation of this news is generating excitement in the financial and cryptocurrency industry since it heralds a significant advancement in the widespread use of digital currencies for everyday financial transactions. Ben Armstrong shares his opinion on the prospect of U.S. central banks embracing Ripple's XRP. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has hinted in a subtle way at the prospect of XRP's wider adoption following the token's historic victory over the SEC. Thanks to the XRP's substantial improvements and the clarity it brings to the law, Ripple is getting closer to its goal. Recent remarks from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse hinted, albeit indirectly, at the likelihood that the banking institutions. A prominent expert in the blockchain business, Ben Armstrong, recently made the claim in a video that XRP's success may hinge on the fact that American banks start using the cryptocurrency. Ripple has been through a tough patch for over 2 years, beginning in 2020 when the platform was sued by the Securities and Exchange Commission. The authorities said that Ripple and its representatives had amassed more than $1.3 billion from an ongoing digital asset security sale that had not been registered. The ongoing legal challenges faced by Ripple remained a major roadblock to its global expansion and the widespread adoption of XRP. CoinEdition was the first outlet to post the press announcement, headline-breaking U.S. banks adopt Ripple's XRP for international, even though Ripple had anticipated these outcomes, particularly in 2023, when Judge Annalisa Torres issued a precedent-setting judgment that classified. Attorneys for the SEC, including John Detton, who represents XRP holders and several cryptocurrency businesses, have recently been chastised by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for comments they made about Bitcoin. At a hearing in the lawsuit filed by Coinbase Global, they argued that Bitcoin could not be a security because it lacks an ecosystem. This declaration has revived an old debate in the crypto legal community by highlighting the ongoing challenges of describing and controlling digital currencies. An integral part of the SEC's strategy to distinguish cryptocurrencies, as John Deaton points out, is to portray Bitcoin as a non-security due to the lack of a regulated environment, a parallel that the SEC employs to differentiate cryptocurrencies. According to this theory, digital currencies with official support from groups like development teams or decentralized autonomous organizations might be considered a security. This perspective is based on the idea that these groups work toward a common objective and have authority over the funds that investors put their money into them. Be that as it may, this line of thinking has been called into question by crypto law experts like John Detton, who have pointed out that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are inherently decentralized. Although development teams are common in blockchain projects, they usually follow community consensus rather than dictating the direction the currency will go. Contrary to its decentralized nature, the definition of a security by the Securities and Exchange Commission is different. The emphasis was on how Bitcoin and its community are decentralized. Following the SEC's stance, John Detton emphasized the size of the Bitcoin community and the infrastructure that supports it. A prominent figure in the crypto legal scene, Metal Mammon, expressed agreement with this assessment. A prominent evidence of this reality is the recently achieved all-time high of 500 exalias in Bitcoin's hash rate. The enormous decentralized network of machines all across the globe is working autonomously to keep the Bitcoin network secure, and this monumental accomplishment is a reflection of that. The complexity and diversity of the cryptocurrency ecosystem are shown by this rebuttal. It describes the SEC's simplistic stance on digital currency. Trading advice should not be construed from the data that has been supplied. Crypto Rover, a well-known crypto YouTuber and market veteran, predicts that XRP might break out significantly from the multi-year symmetrical triangle it has been trading in since late 2022. While making its prediction on the future of XRP's price in the next 8 to 10 weeks, Crypto Rover came up with this prediction. The crypto researcher published a weekly chart showing the price fluctuation of XRP since 2021 in an article on X. But even as it started to record lower lows in October 2022, XRP demonstrated resiliency. This pattern indicated that XRP was trying to protect itself from more severe drops since it led to the establishment of a lower ascending trend line. The lower ascending trend line and the upper descending trend line converged as a result of the rise and fall in price action. According to Crypto Rover's chart, this is what caused the symmetrical triangle to develop. Importantly, since October 2022, XRP's trading has persisted within this symmetrical in the aftermath of Judge Annalisa Torres' crucial decision in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. XRP's initial attempt at a positive breakthrough occurred on July 13, 2023 during the surge to 9 cents. That's all for now.